What is going on, traders, and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm glad to have you. On this channel, I go over key levels and catalysts that I'm focusing on, along with a watch list of stock tickers that I may trade. In this video, I'll be going over my watch list for the trading week of February 6, 2023. Let's get to it. Alright, first up, the catalyst. We'll have a full week of earnings, and on Tuesday we'll get the US trade balance for December. On Wednesday we'll get the wholesale inventories, and on Friday we'll get Michigan's consumer sentiment index and UK's GDP growth rate for December. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at this week's earnings calendar. Alright, so the first thing that I noticed is some of the more popular small caps will be reporting this week, like Pinterest, Uber, Lyft, and Chegg. But I'll be keeping my eye on Activision, Enphase, Fortinet, CVS, Disney, PayPal, and Cloudflare. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with the watch list. Alright, so the first stock we're going to look at is Disney, the entertainment company that's known for its theme parks, cruise ships, media franchises like Pixar and Marvel, and its television networks like ESPN and ABC. Now, Disney reports earnings after the market closes on Wednesday. So let's go ahead and take a look at its chart. Now here I have it pulled up on the 4-hour time frame, and right now Disney's sitting around $110.71. Now the level that I'm going to be watching for this one is going to be around $108.50. Reason being, if we look left, you can see starting back in August of 2022, it's been chopping around in this area and finding resistance. Okay, so that's here, here, here. And now, so in order for me to consider Disney bullish, it has to stay above this 108.50. If it can, the first level that I'm looking for to test is going to be around $112. If it can get above that, up to around $116.25. If it can get above that, up to 120. And if it can get above that, all the way up to around 122.50. Now on the bearish side, if Disney falls below 108.50, first level that I'm looking for to test is all the way down here around 102.75, and if it can't hold that, all the way down to around $99. So keep these levels on your watch list and let's see what happens. Up next is Fortinet, ticker symbol Ftnt. Now Fortinet is a cybersecurity company that provides network security solutions like firewalls and VPN appliances designed to protect organizations from cyber threats like malware, hacking, and data breaches. And Fortinet reports earnings after the market closes on Tuesday. Alright, so here I have it pulled up on the weekly time frame, and right now the stock is sitting at $53. Now I'm going to take a minute to explain to you why I have these different areas highlighted on the chart. Alright, now if you're new to technical analysis, you may want to rewind this portion just to make sure that you understand what I'm trying to show you. Now I was watching Fortinet. It ran all the way up to its all-time high around $74.50 and get rejected at that point. So that's what the top of this box is for. It came down and it bounced at $53. Went up, came right back down and bounced around $53 again. So that's where the bottom of the box came from. All right. So it ran up again, and when it came down for a few weeks, I'm like, all right, earnings is coming up. It's either going to bounce at $53 or it's going to break beneath it. And if it breaks beneath it and I look left here, I don't see any consolidation. It was a straight up move for quite a few weeks. The next consolidation I see is right here, and the top of that box is around $43. So I'm like, if it breaks $53 on earnings, I'm looking for it to drop all the way down to $43, a 10-point move, and that'll be a fantastic trade. So when they gave their earnings and it broke $53, I took this trade, but instead of it dropping all the way down to here, it bounced at $48.50. So I was disappointed in this trade right here. It ran right back up, came down on the next earnings, and bounced again a little bit after their earnings at $48.50. All right, so that's when I drew this box. All right, $48.50 is the new support level for this stock. And you can see it ran right back up again, and on earnings it broke that $48.50 and came all the way down to $43 and ran right back up. And unfortunately, I did not take this trade. You see it ran back up, and right now we're sitting at $53, and it's been chopping around in this range since August of 2022. Now in order for me to consider Fortinet bullish, it has to hold $53. And if it can, the first level I'm looking for it to test is going to be around $57. And that's the bottom of this gap right here. If it gets in this gap, I'm looking for it to run all the way up to around $63. Now on the bearish side, if Fortinet cannot hold $53, the first level I'm looking for it to test is this strong support level at $48.50. If it can't hold $48.50, I'm looking for it to drop all the way down to $43. So keep these levels on your watch list and let's see what happens. Up next is Cloudflare, ticker symbol NET. Now the company is a web infrastructure and website security company that's been around since 2009. It provides content delivery network service, which is referred to as CDN, as well as DDoS protection, website optimization, security solutions for website and internet applications. Now the company reports earnings after the market closes on Thursday. So let's go ahead and take a look at its chart. All right, here I have it pulled up on the weekly time frame and the stock is sitting around $59.50. Now, based on the last chart that we went over, you know why I highlighted this area right here. It's because it's an area of consolidation. Now, areas of consolidation can act as support or resistance. One way to look at it is these buyers were accumulating shares, and once it broke out of this area, it ran. Now, these same buyers were watching this stock and it broke beneath what they paid for it, they'll be like, you know what, I'm not buying any more of this stock until it gets to where I bought it at. And then this area can act as resistance because no buyers are buying it above what they paid for it over here. All right. Now, like I said, the stock is sitting at $59.50. In order for me to consider it bullish, it has to get above and get into this consolidation area above $61. And if it does, I'm looking for it to run all the way up to around $80.25. Now on the bearish side, these buyers don't buy or no new buyers come in. The first level I'm looking for it to test is going to be around $53. If it can't hold 53, I'm looking for it to drop down to around $44.50. And if it can't hold that, down to $40. So keep these levels on your watch list and let's see what happens. All right, and the last one we're going to look at is Toyota, ticker symbol TM. Now, Toyota's been around since 1937 and they're known for producing very reliable vehicles. The company reports earnings before the market opens on Thursday. Now, I'm not sure what their revenue numbers are going to look like, but I'm leaning towards positive forward guidance based on the new vehicles they released in 2023. I myself went out to the Toyota dealership to check out their newly redesigned Sequoia, and they can't keep them on the lot. Any Sequoia that shows up at the dealership is already sold, so I can't even test drive it. And Toyota also did come out with a new fully electric vehicle. They were in the hybrid game with the Prius, but now they have a fully electric vehicle. So I'm interested to see what their forward guidance looks like. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at that chart. So here I have it pulled up on the weekly time frame, and right now the stock is sitting around $144.75. That's a pretty good dividend right there. That's over $2. Was that $2, almost $2.13 per quarter. It's a pretty nice dividend. But what I wanted to show you here is this red line right here is the 200-week moving average. And once it broke beneath it at the end of August of 2022, it's been acting as resistance. You can see it tested at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, and it has not been able to close above this line. So that's something you may want to pay attention to. Now, the levels that I'm watching for this upcoming week, we're going to move down to the 1 hour time frame. Now, right now, the stock is sitting at 144.75. In order for me to consider it bullish, it has to get above $145. If it does, the first level I'm looking for it to test is going to be around $146.50. If it can get above that, $147.50. If it can get above that, around $150. And if it can get above that, all the way up to around $156.50. All right. Now, on the bearish side, if Toyota cannot get above $145, the first level that I'm looking for it to test is $140. If it can't hold that, $139. And if it can't hold that, around to $135.50. All right. So keep these levels on your watch list and let's see what happens. And that is the end of the video. If you found value, smash that like button and please consider subscribing to the channel. I set up a website at blazestocks.com where I post my videos, screenshots of stocks that didn't make the video, along with personal finance articles. So check it out and bookmark it when you get a chance. Now here's wishing you a prosperous week of trading, and until next week, talk to you later.